You ever just become so frustrated at not being able to create a single thing that day that you just, metaphorically, throw paint on the wall and then just grow ever more frustrated because it's just not working? Not a single idea coming to mind of what you could potentially want to create next? Well, here's how I created 10 ideas in just 30 minutes. Well, here I am, right here, right now. But rather than recoloring my office, I'm going to do this digitally by chucking some dots at the canvas. Hello, and welcome, Zveki. I'm Amaniris, a comic creator and illustrator, and like I mentioned a sec ago, here's how I created a bunch of drawing ideas with a pretty simple step. I remember when I was a kid, there would be times I'd go to those family restaurants, and for kids, they'd give you those placemats that was, I guess, supposed to entertain a kid for a few minutes. They'd give you some crayons, and you could color in and do the little connect the dot sections. I also remember that scene from The Lion King where everybody's laying in the grass and looking up at the stars and saying which shapes and stuff they see in it. That's the exact same concept that we're going to do here. I'm not using any fancy brushes or tools in this program. This is just to generate some ideas. This also plays along with the concept of allowing yourself to be bored once in a while. Oftentimes, especially in the past, when I was taking a lot of private client commissions, I had a lot of ideas to try and create, of course. And there would be like those days where nothing would come to mind, and yet you still had to work. Thus, in a fit of boredom, I suppose, things like finding methods to be creative becomes almost essential to revive yourself or pull yourself out of an art block. Once I was satisfied with one random dot arrangement, I stared at it some more, and just ran with whatever idea that came to mind. Even the hint of an idea that I saw on this particular canvas, whether it was related to anything I needed to do at that time or not, it doesn't matter. Just draw whatever it is your eyes can see from the formation of dots in front of you. Though this video is sped up, it did overall only take me around 30 minutes or so for this particular exercise to find these 10 random things in this array of dots and doodle them out. Whether any of these ideas go past this rough sketch stage, it doesn't matter. That's not the objective here. Speed isn't necessary either. Do as much or as little as you feel necessary. The objective of this sort of creative process or exercise is to observe and to essentially get the ball rolling. Oftentimes, that's all we need in order to go forward. It's just a little creative push. Well, this is a bit more complex than connecting numbered dots when you were like 6. You're still searching for an image, something your eye can recognize, even if it's very minute. If it doesn't entirely work out, keep searching. You'll find something. Anyway, just have fun with it. Try a few different things. Try a new set of dot arrays if the first one doesn't seem to work out, and just see what results. It can be something to do on that day off when art just doesn't seem to want to function, or you can't seem to like pull an idea just to doodle or warm up in any other way. Give this a go. And that would be it. This isn't meant to be a stressful exercise, so if you do feel it's causing some stress on you or pressure, then do stop. It's just for fun, and that's how I treat these creative type of exercises. If you do like this idea, then give it a go yourself and see what comes of it. I do also want to thank my patrons for their support, as this makes these videos possible. And I'll see you in the next creative challenge. Until then, stay creative. Yeah, this took far longer than it should have. I mean, I don't even know. So it's like I can't count. There's 108 dots. I don't even know what happened here. I have no idea. This is why I don't do these things. Poor horse. Poor horse. Into the recycling bin you shall go.